Hey everybody, I am Chris, and you are on day 5 of your 30-day Move to Improve fitness plan. And today I have for you a full body workout with only dumbbells. And if you have a few sets of dumbbells, it would be great if you could use those and interchange them for different body parts. And the reason we do this is because not all muscles are created equally. For instance, if we're doing a bicep curl, right, you're working biceps, you're working these muscles right here, okay? Versus if you're working your chest muscles or your back muscles, you have big muscles in your back. And when you're doing back, you have the help of your shoulders and your bicep. And in chest presses, you will have the help with these big muscles, your pecs, with your deltoids, your shoulders, and your triceps, okay? So you do want to use different weights for different body parts. And with that being said, let's get started. You've seen these moves all this week, except for one. We have 10 moves today, and we're going to get started. You ready? Okay, so we are going to warm up your body with just curling your legs back. Good. You want to try to not to lean forward. You want nice, tall posture. Right here. Good. And if you're not on the beat, it doesn't matter, right? You just move your body. Good. Get little kinks out first thing in the morning. Okay, now you're going to pull up here. When you pull up here, try not to scrunch in your shoulders. So just pull. Just pull. Good. 8 more of these. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now let's take this to a tap. Bring your arms down. And curl them. Curl them. Good. So with your hands facing each other like this, it's more of like a hammer curl. Okay? Now let's turn your palms up for a bicep curl. Yes? Keep going. You have 8 more. And 7. And 6. 4. 3. Take your feet with the heel in front. In front. In front. Now let's see those biceps. Right? Flex them for me. Let's go. Keep going. 4, 3. How about we pull down from the sky? Pull down, down, down. Keep going. Good. We're doing 4 more there. 4, 3, 2. Keep the heels going and shake your arms out. Shake them out. Good. Keep going. Give me 4, 3, 2. How about some wrist rolls? Roll those wrists. Roll those wrists. Good. Let's take them in the other direction. Perfect. Now let's take a march it out. And what we're going to do is your squat, just like we did on day 3, okay, where your feet are about hip width apart. You're dropping down, just getting used to the movement again. Maybe you're still feeling day 3 a little bit, and that's okay. Down and up. Make sure your knees are not buckling. Okay? If that's happening, don't go so low. Just go until you feel you can keep that form. Keep going. Down, 2. Nice. Now, heels front again. And how about we bring your knees up to your chest? Again, keeping your posture tall. Okay? Tall. We don't want to pull on that back. Keep going. Now, we're going to do all the moves today for 1 minute each, and that's it. There's no repeats today, but if you feel like you can go through 2 rounds of it, then do it, okay? Keep going, keep going. If you've been doing workouts for a while, come on. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now you're gonna go heel, and then you're gonna reach for your foot. You're gonna come up, and then step together. So other side, so it's left foot forward, reach down, come up, and step together. We're going to pick that up. You're going to go heel, reach, down, and in. Heel, reach, down, and in. Now if you're like, okay, just do the best you can. Okay, so it's heel, reach, down, again. Heel, reach, down, again. Heel, reach, down. 1 more each side. Heel, reach, down. Last one. Heel, reach, down. Now legs out wide, shoulder circles. Shoulder circles. Good. Good. Keep these going. And let's bring them forward. Now while you're doing that, turn your toes outward for me. Turn your toes. And we're just gonna start to kind of lunge side to side. Now notice that my legs are out pretty wide and they're not here. Okay, bring them out wide and side to side. Now reach. You can be on the beat or not. I'm gonna go a little slower than the beat. Okay, try not to do this. Reach with length, reach with length, reach. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Take the hands to your knees. And right here, you're gonna round your back. You've done this in the other workouts to warm up the spine. Look, we round it and then flatten it out. Good. And round it. Again. You have one more, all the way up, and shake it out. So our first move, we're gonna go into squats. Now, you could go without a dumbbell, or if you felt like, all right, I could do that, grab one dumbbell and we're gonna hold it at your chest, all right? Now again, you don't have to use a dumbbell if you don't want to, but if you are using one, you're gonna hold it at your chest and your feet are gonna hip width apart. We're gonna do just like we did on day 3, where we squat down and back up. And if that does not feel right with the weight, don't use it, okay? We're just getting stronger, it's fine. Okay, so bring that weight up to your chest, hip width apart. We're gonna drop down for 2 and up for 2. Okay, so let's talk about the squat, all right? When you do a squat, you're dropping your backside down and you're keeping your back straight. You don't wanna arch like this. Don't wanna stick the booty out like that. You wanna drop it, okay? You also want to press firmly through your entire foot, all right? And don't let those heels come off the floor when you come down. If so, don't go so low, okay? And eventually, you work on that ankle mobility, which allows you to go a little bit lower, okay? So I'm just turning to the side so you can see. Again, you don't have to use weight if that's not right for you or you're not ready for it. Keep going. You're going down and push the floor away, push it away, and down, up, again, and down. All right, so these get your legs nice and warm. When you're squatting, you're working your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes, your core, and down, and up, good. So in day 1, we did a 1-arm row with a chair, and we did it here. So if that feels better for you, then I want you to do 30 seconds on one side, and then when you see the 30-second timer change over, you're gonna go to the other side. Otherwise, we're doing 2-arm row, so I'm gonna use 2 8-pound dumbbells, and we're gonna do it in a bent over position. So you're gonna have your hips, your feet hip width apart, tip over from your hips, so you're hinging over here, hinge. Let your arms hang, but don't let it pull you down. Pull your shoulder blades back. And right there, you're gonna row up and squeeze, okay? So now what we're not doing is this. So if you find you're using your lower back rather than your upper back here, go to this move, okay? Keep going. I'll tell you when to change if you're using one arm, okay? Keep going. You're squeezing your shoulder blades together, and we're not scrunching in the neck. You're squeezing behind you. If you're doing 1-arm row, now is the time to change. Come on, up, good. So we're working the muscles in the upper back, but we have the help of the biceps and the shoulders here. Up, and you want this nice and controlled. Keep going. Good, keep your core nice and strong so you're not rounding. Good, keep it going, keep it going. Up, nice, you're almost there. Good, let's go one more. And stop, yes, good. Okay, so we're gonna go to bicep curls, and we're gonna do them seated or standing, you can choose. Okay, so I'm gonna go down to my 5s. Now I used heavier for upper back, right? So your arms are hanging down, and we're gonna go just like we did, 2 up, 2 down. So you're gonna go up, up, and down. Now you can do this standing if you want to, which would be here. Just make sure if you're standing that you're not doing this, okay? Now, when you come up with your arm, with your hands, do you see how my elbows stay pointing down and they don't do this? Okay, I see a lot of people doing that. And what I want is to keep my elbows pointing down, my wrists strong so they're not doing this, okay? Wrists nice and strong, good, and down. Keep going. Up and down. Just do the best you can. If you need to lighten the weight or drop it, just keep moving. Come on, up, and down. Here it is, come on. We're almost through this. Remember, there's no repeats today, unless you want to repeat the whole workout a second time, and that's totally up to you. Only if you're ready for that. Nice. And stop. Okay, sorry, on day 3. On day 3, we did wide squats, which were here. And we're gonna do them again. And if you wanna add weight, you can. So I'm gonna hold one of those 10-pound dumbbells again. Okay? And you don't have to hold weight if you don't want. Okay? We're gonna bring it at your chest, toes and knees turned out. And the same thing, we're gonna go slowly down and then back up. Okay? So you ready? And here we go. Take it down. It's down, 2, push the floor away, and then at the same time, think of squeezing your inner thighs towards each other. All right? If the weight is too much, put it down. All right? The other thing you can do is you can hold 2 weights, one on each shoulder. All right? Just make sure that that weight isn't doing this to you. All right? You want to make sure that you're actually bending in the knees, all right? Because those are the muscles we're working in, your quads and then your inner thighs, yes? Okay, down and up. Good. Now, just like I said on day 3, okay, you don't have to go as low as I do. You just do the best you can. Maybe you're here and that feels good before you lose form. Okay, we don't want to lose form. As you get stronger, as you get more flexible and used to the moves, you'll get better and better at it. Keep going, down and up. Last one, down and up. Very good. So, just like we did with the rows the other day, we did kickbacks one arm. If you want to do it that way, you can. And again, we'll switch at the 30-second mark. Otherwise, we're going to do both arms. So I have 2 5s. Hinge from the hips, or put 1 foot back if that helps make your back feel better. Elbows come up to your side, and we're gonna press back. You ready? We're going back. Now again, from the shoulder to the elbow stays in one place, meaning you're not moving back like this, okay? You're keeping your shoulder to your elbow stable. So kick back. We're working the back of the arms here, or the under part, right? Keep going. And if you're doing a 1-arm kickback, you can change now, switching sides, right? Back. Okay, now the point of this workout plan is also to get you ready to do my daily workouts, which are live every day at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay? And realize that you don't always have to do exactly what the person is doing on the video. You can modify and make the workout yours, and that's super important to remember. Okay, so I'll give you lots of options. And stop. Nice. Put it down. Okay. So the other day we did calf raises. Okay, that was on Wednesday. Sorry, on Wednesday. On day 3, we did calf raises. So, hip width apart. You can stand here or you can stand here. Your toes are facing forward, and we're just gonna lift up and down. Get as high up as you can on the toes, okay? I'm gonna stay here. You can go without the chair if you want, if you have good balance. We're going up and down, up and down. So it's your choice. I'm gonna hold the chair, okay? And again, you're going straight up, not forward, all right? So there's a little balance that goes with that. Keep going. And up, again, up. So we're mixing the moves that we did this week into one workout. Lift, again, and up. And again, we will not be repeating any moves today. And during this 30 days, you might repeat some moves, but you will never repeat the same exact workout, okay? Up, good. I want you to get as much in here, as much of a taste of fitness and exercise as we can in this next 30 days. And if your calves are on fire, you can stop and come back when you can, because we're almost through this. Come on. Up. Good. And stop. Okay, so what I want you to do is take one foot back and just press that out and stretch it. Okay? Stretch that out. That should feel good. That should feel really good. Nice. Now switch legs. The right other leg goes back. Doesn't matter. We're doing them both, right? So if you weren't on right, it doesn't matter. We are adding a new move in today that you did not do. A couple of moves throughout the program yet, okay? So the next move we're gonna do is a chest press, all right? So I'm gonna use 8-pound dumbbells here. Again, we're gonna be on the floor. Now, if you have a bench and you wanna lay on that, that's totally fine. When you do your chest press, your arms are at 90 degrees. You're laying down and you bring the dumbbells together. One of the things I see is people doing this when you want your hands over your elbows when you come down, okay? So again, if you're just wanting to do this without the weight to kind of feel it out and see how it feels for you, you're gonna have your hands up, wrists are straight, so I say knuckles to the ceiling like you're punching the sky. And we're gonna go down. Now look at your arms. They should make 90-degree angles, not 30-degree, not, 97, all right? So 90-degree angles. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna press up, bring the dumbbells together, and then bring them down. So you're going down, 2, and up, 2. Good. Now your feet are firmly planted on the floor, and try to tilt your pelvis a little so you can get out of that lower back, all right? Now, I will tell you this. For years and years and years, when I was teaching, when I first started, I was using the same dumbbells for all the upper body muscles. So I'd use like 5 or 8 pounds all the time, all right? And I didn't start noticing a difference in, the sculpted arm look until I started going a little bit heavier on chest and back, okay? You'd be surprised what you could press for a chest press. Good. Keep this going. And again, I like to kind of have my fingers open a little bit so I'm not giving a death grip on those dumbbells. Bring it down to 90 degrees. And don't rest your arms on the floor. Good. Up, up, down, down. Up, up. Last one. Perfect. Okay, so now you're going to put one of your dumbbells down or both. On day 3, we did a glute bridge, which was right here. And today, if you want to add the weight to it, you can. But again, if you're just starting out and you're not ready for the weight, you're uncomfortable with it, don't do it. Work on the form first. Feet are flat, about hip width apart. Squeeze in your abs. And we're going to lift 2 up, 2 down. Ready? Here we go. Up and down. And again, you're lifting and squeezing your backside, aka glutes. All right? And pressing down through the feet to lift yourself up, and that's gonna activate your hamstrings. Now if you're like, what is the hamstrings? What are the hamstrings? They are the muscles in the back of your thighs, okay? Now one thing I do want you to remember, and I don't wanna be the Miss Negativity here, okay? You can't spot reduce, okay? So if you're like, oh, well, that's where I hold all my fat. I got to do 8 million of these. Okay, 8 million of these, if that's where you're holding a lot of your fat, this is not going to make a difference, okay? It's the calorie deficit, what you're doing, all right? Yes, can you strengthen them? Absolutely. Can you tighten them a little bit? Yes. But if you're needing to lose fat, all right, that's what you have to focus on, losing fat with your diet. And stop. Good. Okay. All right. Now we have 2 moves left, all right? You can sit on a chair for this, or you can stay seated. Staying seated on the floor is harder, okay? Or you can stand up. So I'm going to stay on the floor. You could be here, and if this isn't comfortable, sit up on the chair, okay? Your arms are gonna be here. Palms face me. We're gonna go over your head, up for 2, and down for 2. Up for 2, and down for 2. Up for 2, and down. Now, you can move your arms without doing that. We don't wanna do that, all right? We wanna move your arms independently of your neck. Good. and up and down. Good. Keep going. Up and down. Nice. Lift it. And again, if you have to just use 1 pound or 2 pound dumbbells or no dumbbells, do it. All right. I want you to be proud of the fact that you're doing what you're doing. If this is something that you wouldn't do at all normally, right? Up, and down. You're almost there on this. You're almost there. All right, come on. Push it and take it down. Good. Push it up. Take it down. Push it up. Last one. And down. Okay, your very last move. Now I want you to count how many you're gonna do here, okay? We're gonna do this for 1 minute, and we're gonna work your crunches here, okay? So we're going down to the floor and bring your hands behind your head. What I want you to do is let your head be heavy in your hands, rather than pulling on your neck. You're gonna lift your shoulders up, but let your head be heavy, or push your head into your hands to lift yourself up. I want you to count how many you do in this minute, okay? We're gonna lift now, up and down. So you're gonna go up, good, and up. Good, this does not have to be fast. I would prefer that it's not. I want you to focus on the middle, all right? And again, not pulling on the head, but lifting the shoulders. Now, if you're not real strong in the abs, that's okay. You might only get like a couple inches off the floor, right? And you feel it right away. But we're gonna try not to arch your back when you come down. So how we can do that is to firmly plant your feet into the floor. Good. Keep going. Try not to hold your breath. And a good way to do that is to count. So 1, right? Whatever you're counting, count out loud. Good. And on your sheet for today that you downloaded to go along with this, it asks how many crunches you did, and I want you to answer that, right? And done. Nice. Stretch out your whole body right there. Stretch it out. Big breath in. Good. Good. Now put your feet flat on the floor and bring your left knee into your chest and extend your right leg. And right here, we're having a nice lower back stretch. Excellent. Stay there. Good. Bend your right leg in, put your left foot down, bring your right knee into your chest and extend your left leg and just hold it. So you get a nice stretch there. Good. So today in the comments, I want you to leave the number of crunches that you did, if you counted, okay? Or you could say, you know, it doesn't matter. I did them, right? If you did 3, it's better than none. Okay, so you want to remember, if you stayed till the end of this and you know what to put in the comments, you stayed to the end, and that right there is an accomplishment. Okay, so listen, bring your knees into your chest. You're going to rock to one side and bring yourself up to seated. Okay, bring your legs out to the side. Put your right hand on the inside of your leg and reach over to, with the left arm to the right. Reach it up and over. Good. Super easy. Just hold. And you might be here. We don't want to be rounded forward, okay? Trying to give you as many form cues and tips on where your body should be as I can. Go to the other side. Right there. Hold it. Good. Excellent. Nice. Now, take your knees across your ankles. Put one hand in front. Stretch out your bicep, but don't lock your elbow. Hold it right there. Good. Now, if you're enjoying these beginner workouts, make sure to leave a comment. Make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel. Good. Switch sides. And by the way, subscribing to the channel is free. Subscribing to the YouTube channel is free. For those of you guys who sent some support to my channel on my website, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. That's how we can keep these workouts on YouTube for free. Hands down by your side. Drop your head to one side. Good. Other side. Good. Inhale, both your arms up, hands together, bring them down to your heart. You guys did a fantastic job today on day 5. I am so proud of you, and you should be very, very proud of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you for tomorrow, day 6. Bye-bye, guys.